welcome to Catalan News. Where is Europe? This is what demonstrators were asking today in the heart of the EU capital in Catalan. Catalans took to the streets of Brussels in force this morning. Thousands rallied in the EU capital in an event that exceeded expectations. People crossed half of Europe by coach, plane and car in order to give a wake-up call in Brussels. They want the Union to take action against the measures Spain has enforced to stop the independence roadmap. It's been one of the most massive non-Belgian demonstrations held in the city in recent years.
Some 45,000 people filled the streets of Brussels to demand the release of the jailed Catalan leaders. The rally aimed to be a wake-up call for the European Union while denouncing the lack of democracy in Spain. The demonstrators protested in yellow scarves, symbolising the demand for the release of the Catalan officials and civic leaders Jordi Sánchez and Jordi Cuixart. They also waved pro-independence flags and banners calling for freedom. The protesters gathered at the Parc du Cinquantenaire in the European Quarter and passed by the headquarters of the main European institutions. The rally was called by the two main pro-independence civic organisations under the motto "Wake Up Europe." The representatives of the Catalan National Assembly, or ANC, and Òmnium Cultural urged the European Union to reject Spain's measures to suspend Catalonia's self-rule and the independence roadmap. The ANC vice president directly addressed the European authorities, urging the institutions to change their attitude.
I amb l'exigència que les institucions europees modifiquin la seva actitud i forcin l'estat espanyol a l'inici del diàleg polític que ha de conduir a la consolidació de la República Catalana.
Meanwhile, the Òmnium spokesperson pointed out that Catalans have always been pro-European and asked the EU to act as a guarantor of dialogue.
Catalunya, país europeista, país mediterrani, mira avui Europa com a garantia de democràcia i diàleg, perquè avui a la Unió Europea hi ha presos polítics i governants a l'exili, i això ha de fer avergonyir a qualsevol demòcrata.
Many more demonstrators turned out than expected. In fact, the large influx forced a change to the original route, and the main train station in the European Quarter had to be closed. The Catalan rally in the European capital lasted more than 3 hours. The representatives of the main pro-independence parties attended the gathering, including Carles Puigdemont and the dismissed ministers currently with him in Brussels, as well as the Secretary-General of the ERC party. With almost 50,000 protesters present, today's rally in Brussels is the largest ever demonstration by Catalans abroad.
The rally has been at the centre of the debate of Day 3 in the December 21st election campaign. 4 of the parties expected to get seats in the parliament didn't attend the event. Meanwhile, the Catalan president, Carles Puigdemont, attended the rally along with some fellow Together for Catalonia candidates. Esquerra Republicana's number 2, Marta Rovira, joined the march along with the far-left CUP party. All 7 major Catalan parties have had their say.
Recordeu que ens amenaçaven a tota hora, que mai votaríem. Doncs vam votar amb una lliçó democràtica que passarà a la història. A les urnes ja vam guanyar.
Nosaltres volem una Europa que escolti els seus propis ciutadans, a més d'escoltar els estats. És clar que ha d'escoltar els seus estats, però no només. Ha d'escoltar també els seus ciutadans.
Yo lo que les digo es que el test de verdad, por muchas personas que hagan el esfuerzo de desplazarse a Bruselas, el test de verdad está en las urnas.
I afortunadament, en democràcia, la força es demostra el dia que es vota, amb totes les garanties.
En aquest context electoral no hi hem portat cap delegació, precisament perquè és un context electoral i creiem que ara el que hem de poder presentar són propostes electorals.
Des d'un punt de vista, fins i tot d'un punt de fanatisme d'una part de la societat catalana, ja no tan sols ara a nivell de Catalunya o a la resta d'Espanya, sinó que ho vegin a tota Europa.
Però també l'hem omplert per denunciar la manca de democràcia a l'estat espanyol i la imprescindible i inacceptable complicitat de l'actual Unió Europea amb la ràtzia repressiva que pateix el moviment independentista.
Meanwhile, in Catalonia, the campaign continued with parties discussing possible post-election coalitions. It's now exactly 2 weeks to go until the vote, and the uncertainty over the outcome remains unclear as every poll comes out. It isn't entirely clear either that the candidates still in prison will have a chance to take part in the campaign. One of them made a move today.
Some jail candidates for the December 21st election were released on Monday, but others remain in jail including the deposed Catalan Vice President Oriol Junqueras of Esquerra Republicana. Puigdemont's candidacy, Together for Catalonia, also has two candidates in pre-trial prison. Will they be able to take part in the campaign somehow? One of them, Jordi Sánchez, asked the judge today if he could attend events even under custody. He also asked to have access to internet and to hold interviews with the press. All parties want to make the most of the political campaign, as the polls aren't revealing a definite result. The latest one, published today by a Catalan newspaper, says that pro-independence parties might get between 66 and 69 seats. The majority in the parliament is set at 68. Unionist candidacies together would get 10 less seats than the ones for a Catalan state. The party in between, Catalonia in Common, might be in a deciding position with 10 more seats. Esquerra Republicana would win the election, according to the poll, but Puigdemont's candidacy would gain ground and would get almost the same vote share. Unionist Ciutadans would come third by a short distance. It is certain that a coalition will be needed. But how will it be made up? Today some parties refer to the post-electoral pacts. Ciutadans insisted that the Unionists have to form a common front. Meanwhile, Catalonia in Common wants a left-wing front. Both options would need the socialists, but they seem incompatible for each of them. Yet, it looks like if pro-independence parties get at least seats, the ruling coalition will be clear.
That's it from our side today, but before we go, we leave you with some of the most striking images from the protest today in Brussels. We'll be back on Monday with our show after tomorrow's bank holiday. Enjoy, thanks for watching, and goodbye for now.